Welcome to Week 7's episode of Chalk Talk. I'm your host, Maria Evans. 2 weeks ago, the Monarchs faced the Parkersburg South Patriots and came up short, losing 55-16. This past week, the team had a bye week to reflect on the season so far and prepare for the future games to come. Tonight, the Monarchs host the Cisar Golden Tornado. Joining me now is John Marshall head football coach Mark Cisar. What were your main focuses during this practice this bye week?
Well, the main focuses were just to get back and get healthy. We took it pretty light, I'll be honest with you. I gave the guys off 3 days this past weekend, so trying to get some guys back. I think this week we got back. Ashton Collette will be back for this week's game. He's been out for 3 weeks. But we still got some guys that need to heal up, and we'll see if they're going to play. Mainly our quarterback, Jacob Caulfield. But mainly just going back through, going back over some stuff that we haven't ran for a while, and trying to get back on track and get healthy.
As I mentioned in the interview at the game 2 weeks ago, there were some key players out with injuries. What are their statuses entering this week's home game?
Like I said, Ashton Collette will be back this week. Big concern is who's going to play quarterback. Jacob Caulfield's still banged up a little bit, and if he can't go, then Brendan Sabuka will step in there, and he'll do a good job for us. He's very athletic. Obviously won't run as much as Jacob Caulfield does, but he'll do a good job distributing the ball, out in the flat and stuff, and also help out with the running game.
Cisar is currently on a winning streak. How do you plan to slow down their momentum and come out on top this week?
Cisar's been playing very well. 4-1. They have a couple good running backs in the backfield. They have the best linemen that I've seen this year that would play. They have 2 very good linemen, but they have the best linemen I've seen. They also have a very good tight end. And their skilled guys don't have a lot of speed, but run great routes. And they're a very scrappy team. This is going to be a real challenge for us.
John Marshall hasn't played Cisar since the 2020 season. How much have both teams changed since that game 2 years ago?
Well, they haven't changed a whole lot. They're still running the same offense they ran then. And they were very good back then. If I remember, I think Cisar beat us that night here. So same offense, same coach. They're on a roll right now. They're playing very well. We've obviously changed a bunch. I'm the 3rd head coach since 2020. So our guys have gone through a lot more change than they probably have gone through. They've been running the same offense and defense since then. So we've had a bunch of changes, but we feel that we're in very good shape for this game, and we'll see what happens.
This week's game is going to be significantly colder than past games. How will that affect your team and game plan?
The cold really doesn't affect anything. I know there's also a possibility, a chance of rain, some rain. That's when you start to worry when the ball gets wet and stuff. The cold is not too much of a factor. My big thing is your skilled guys try to wear sleeves and stuff like that. That drives me nuts. Because anytime you start putting on extra clothes, then it's tough for the hand of the ball, and you lose fumbles or you don't make catches you should make. So we will focus on that a little bit.
Thanks, Coach. Kickoff tonight against the Golden Tornado will take place tonight at 7 p.m. at Monarch Stadium. Reporting from the studio, I'm Maria Evans for WJMH Sports.